The research vessel Western Flyer cut silently through the glassy waters of the Gulf of California on what was expected to be just another routine dive. The crew from the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute, or MBARI, had deployed their deep-sea rover Doc Ricketts to revisit a series of hydrothermal vent systems mapped years ago. For them, this was familiar ground. An expedition meant to monitor known anomalies, collect samples, and refine existing models. But as the submersible descended past 3,000 meters beneath the surface, the ocean, as it often does, reminded humanity how little it truly knows. The control room erupted in shouts as the rover's sensors began screaming alarms. At first, the team feared a malfunction, but then the monitors lit up with something no one could explain. Piercing the eternal blackness of the Hadal Zone was a glow. Not the soft flicker of bioluminescence the researchers were used to, but a brilliant, almost defiant azure light, pulsing, breathing as if alive. As the ROV's cameras recalibrated to the unfamiliar luminosity, the true source came into focus. A sprawling city of mineral spires. Towering structures, some reaching heights equivalent to 10-story buildings, were arranged in eerily precise hexagonal formations. It was as if the seafloor had been carved by a celestial architect. Each spire symmetrical, each angle exact to within 0.1 degrees. From their peaks, superheated fluids erupted at nearly 400 degrees Celsius, the water distorting in the intense heat like a shimmering mirage. The team had stumbled onto something unprecedented. While typical hydrothermal vent systems appear chaotic, nature's version of lava-spewing chimneys, these spires were architectural, geometric, purposeful. Initial water samples revealed concentrations of rare earth metals at levels 10,000 times higher than previously recorded. The implications for deep-sea mining were staggering, but the scientific curiosity quickly outpaced the economic. The readings only grew stranger. Electromagnetic sensors picked up pulses in perfect 17-minute cycles, regular, unwavering, and unlike anything attributed to geological or biological processes. No fault line, no tectonic movement, no marine species known to science emitted such a rhythm. The pulses were steady, mathematical, intentional. Then came the life forms. Sprawling mats of bioluminescent organisms blanketed the seabed between the spires. But these weren't passive creatures. Their lights pulsed in synchronized waves that matched the electromagnetic rhythm perfectly, almost as if the entire ecosystem was wired to a common clock. Translucent worm-like beings, soon nicknamed crystal worms, glided deliberately between vents, refracting the blue light into kaleidoscopic patterns. And then, the most astonishing sight of all, octopuses. Not just any octopuses, but an entirely new species. Ghostly pale and eerily intelligent, these creatures displayed complex behaviors that stunned even seasoned marine biologists. They weren't just surviving, they were thriving, farming colonies of heat-loving bacteria on their own skin, using shards of mineral to manipulate their environment, communicating with each other using patterns of light and movement that hinted at a rudimentary language. Footage showed them observing the ROVs with clear awareness, calculating, adapting, responding. Months passed, and the team returned again and again, their curiosity now an obsession. The mysteries only deepened. Seismic imaging revealed perfectly spherical caverns beneath the spires, so geometrically flawless they seemed more artifact than geology. Microscopic analysis of water samples found diamondoids, molecular structures so complex and symmetrical that natural formation would take billions of years. And yet, there they were. Cryptographers analyzing low-frequency sound bursts detected harmonic vibrations that contained repeating sequences aligned with prime number intervals. Math, deep in the ocean, the language of the cosmos. Speculation exploded across scientific disciplines. Was this simply a new form of extremophile life, evolving in isolation beneath unimaginable pressure and heat? Or was it something older, something crafted? Some even dared whisper the unthinkable. Was this evidence of a past intelligence? Something ancient? Or something not of this earth? Debates flared in universities and online forums. Some saw the blue ghost vents as the most compelling evidence yet that life could arise independently in extreme environments. Others saw the signs of intelligent design, not divine but technological. Alien. Still others believed this might be a kind of natural intelligence. Life, yes, but life with purpose, shaped by physics we don't yet understand. And yet, amid all the theories, one truth remains. The blue ghost vents force us to reimagine what is possible. They challenge everything we thought we knew, not just about Earth, but about the conditions required for life to emerge. If such complexity can evolve in total darkness, under crushing pressure, surrounded by toxic chemicals and searing heat, then why not in the oceans of Europa? Or beneath the icy crust of Enceladus? Why not in places we once dismissed as dead? NASA has already begun reassessing its life detection strategies. The presence of water alone is no longer enough. Now, scientists are scanning for electromagnetic anomalies, rare mineral deposits, and rhythmic chemical patterns, signatures that might indicate something more deliberate. And yet, despite all we've discovered, the vents remain enigmatic. The 17-minute pulses continue. The diamondoids defy chemistry. The octopuses, they watch. Every mission returns with hours of footage of these pale sentinels drifting silently through their alien world, tracking the ROVs with an awareness that makes some on the crew uncomfortable. Are they curious? Or are they guarding something?